hopefully that's working. 0 people in the channel, so cool. Don't have to do anything. Let's see if we can do some bits and pieces with this stream. Cool. So I can do that from there and have that on there. That's not too bad. Sweet. So what? Oh, 1 viewer. And things keep freezing. Anyway, if anyone is watching or if anyone is playing around, we're going to be doing some streaming over the next few weeks, during the day and time mainly, but hopefully getting back on to Wednesday evenings with any luck. But at the moment, I'm just going to fix some Death Troopers up. We got some through this morning and they've took quite a beating in the post. It snapped the bases off. So I think, looking at them, I'm going to go for a rebase and maybe just strip and paint. Let's have a look. I'll change glasses. Oh, I can see now. Yeah, because they're just painted black at the moment. So I normally do them in a bright silver and then null and wash them, but I might dry brush these ones and do a quick job on them. But this is the bits that I want rid of. Try and get rid of some of the there we go. It's, from what I can tell, it's silicon. Yep. So they've used foam and then painted it, put some rocks on, and then gone down the route of yeah, I wonder if I've got any new pull them all off the bases and see if I've got any new bases kicking about. Get rid of the silicon. And that's 5 minutes. So let's have a play around because some of the streaming's not working. So that part's working. I'll save that. Stream. There we go. Yeah, they all need a bit of a clean up. getting some new bases. But let's have a look, see what's... So that's working. Hi Zoe, so can you stick some chat up so I can test the chat box? For some reason it just vanishes as soon as you put it up. Yeah, disappearing off the stream quite quickly. I don't know why. Right, so stop blinding everyone. I'll put that on. Put some glasses on where I can actually bloody see. So it's staying up now. Stay. So I'm guessing that's Mum commenting from Protec's channel. Hello. There's a few. Right, let's get this. So there should be chat things coming up. But the chat box isn't staying up long enough for the chat stuff. Font size, chatter, source. Try some again, Zoe. Boxed, moderator badges, table badges, show coin holders, notes, always show messages, done. I wonder if it's because I'm playing around with it and it keeps disappearing. There we go, that works now, Dida. Yeah, I guess I thought you were chatting through the other one there. So, that's the stream bot's not working. Let's have a look at CloudBot. Did everything just go off? Right. Don't forget to mod Streamlabs by Why aren't the timers working? Don't forget that. There we go. So, a couple of bits and pieces to set up still. And test's working now. Right, let's get that taken off. Trash that one. Confirm. I could try it. What's the worst that can happen? It's a widget. Can't even remember how to set it up. God, it's been so long. Yeah, Larrock. I think it's Larrock. Larrock, yeah. We're pretty much dead in the water at the moment. We're just ticking over, getting stuff, new stuff done that we can, where we can. There's nothing really going out at the moment, so we'll see. Hopefully the government will give us some help in a... I keep going bright red. It's the whole idea of getting the stream set up so I've got something to do and don't lose my mind sat at home. Ooh, I do keep going bright red. Why is that going bright red? Yeah, I might have to take that filter off, I think. You should be looking at sorting all this out, Zoe. Let me drop the saturation. So if I'm painting that, that's... How strange is that? I wonder what's causing that red. Something to look into. Right. Cloudbot. How about?
Yeah. Are you excited?
No. No, I'm trying to find... So I set it up as Creds ages ago,
Try and find how to change it.
Yeah. And I can't find it.
Do you want me to search it?
I don't think it... Because I can't remember what they called it to start with.
They're just called spondoolies normally.
No, that's just what
Raster's named them.
Raster's named them. At least I've got that working.
Like, aren't there like watching points or something?
Mm. Yeah, I think it's going to be grim for a lot of people. The mail's staying open, but we've also been told that the local post office won't be. So we've just got to wait to find out when the local post office does decide to close down and shut its doors. Settings, found them. Yep. Try it now. I'll tell you what. Wait, where's my other account?
You gotta follow your account with your account.
Uh-huh. Which I'm already on. No, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Protect which shouldn't have points. So it's that one. That one what you're on. Protect which is online. Well, I'll be. Yay, I have 108 Imperial credits.
Is that what you've named?
Yeah.
You have as well.
Yep.
Wow. You sure no one else has got that?
Probably Disney. Maybe's. So anyway, I was meant to be working on stuff, but getting the stream set up seems to be
I'll go back and watch it.
okay. I think that minor earthquake was Zoe running out the room and it shook all the cameras. Right. How's the set? I take it Joe and Zoe are still watching, so how's the sound? Why do I keep going bright red? Sound good, Zoe? Bad? Okay. Thank you. What you're saying thanks for? Oh, typing on the keyboard. Yeah, right, what lighting? Don't just say it. Explain yourself. Is this alright in here? Can you see this? And it's fine. Let me have some stormtroopers on the table. So, stormtrooper. Are you okay seeing that? I need to change the lag as well. don't know what's going on with my face. Well, I do know what's going on with my face. I don't know what's going on with the camera on my face. When you put your arm over the table, you go red. I think it's when I turn right, I turn red. Let's have a look at the camera. Logitech front. Deactivate. I've gone. Still going red. So, configure. Remove the white balance. Yay! Fixed that. Apply. Okay. Done. Is that better? Yay. No, it's the white balance on the camera. When I was turning to the side, it was trying to cancel stuff. Fixed, I think. Cool. I'm actually sat at a window, so we're going to have to play around with the light settings during the day and on the night. Yeah, wife. So, I'm quite impressed that it says I currently have 2 viewers when I'm watching it there. Used to were watching it upstairs. I've got La Rock watching it up there. So, yeah. Yeah. Let's have a look. Yeah, I don't know why the camp's not working, but yeah. So we've been doing a bit of Legion recently, painting a few of the last commissions that we got in, and also a nice friend ordered some bits off us. The problem I've got at the moment is we bought a load of stock in, and now it's all starting to turn up, but it was no fault of the lad that sent us it. The box that turned up today it looked as though it had been through the mill a couple of times, and over half the figures were ripped off the bases, and the bases, there were really nice bases as well. I don't know if you can see that. So that's the it's like the green water from Scarif, but unfortunately with them being knocked off, half of them had ripped it clean off the base. So hopefully I'll have some bases kicking about. Oh, excuse my backside. Secret stash of bits behind the green curtain. And bring out a box of spares. Everyone needs a box of billion bases. Oh. bases, but they'll spray up. If I remember rightly, these are from when I did a load on the special bases for someone. So we have that there. A wire brush. Yeah, I can imagine some of the postal workers not wanting to touch anything for more than a couple of seconds. Let's see if this... It's going to be a bit harder than I thought to get silicone off it. Right. Switch glasses again. Yep, I think they're going to have a visit in the stripping tank. There's just no way the silicone's coming off the feet very well. I think Heist is switched off. I don't know. Duels might be on. I've got to work out raffles and stuff like that, yeah. Have you tried it? You've got to put money value in. Let me have a look. Oh, I guess it's not switched on then. All the widgets. Not the widgets, it's CloudBot. Betting, loyalty, queue, timers, modules. Oh, God. There you go. Slot games. Duel is switched on. Yeah, try the... There you go. Need to make a list of things to play around with. So... I can never find pencils in here when I need them. Yeah, pen will do. Oh, it's a treasure hunt, not a heist. Heist. you wait, and then when everyone who wants to does it, it comes back and tells you whether you failed or you didn't. Yeah, I think Raster's set, or Warlord set theirs up to be more Star Wars themed. I think we'll follow suit. We just won't copy their words. We'll just use their idea. Right, move these up the way. These can go into a bag. In the bin. Yeah, so we all failed. Right, and I've got... Don't look, that's a horrible, disgusting... all hidden again. It's amazing what mats cover. Put some... So, I'll meth strip them ones. So I know there's only... yeah, that's what you get. You lose all your money. How did I manage to lose a base? Did I only count to 5? There you go, another one. And cool. So as I said, this is just a bit of a test to get it. Hey, hi Snowy. It's just a bit of a test to see if the stream's going to work, what we can do on it. We'll do some giveaways, we'll do some bits and pieces. I can actually show you what I'm working on at the moment. So the stuff that we... yeah, I thought we had 6 bases, but plenty more where they came from. Ish, somewhere. I better throw them in the bin. So I've got a set of the Stormtrooper upgrades. They're getting done for one of my customers. So is a Bosk. Bosk is very bright on the camera for some reason. I saw that earlier. Obviously rework of some bits and pieces that are coming in for the shop. I just broke a Krennic. So I've got a Bosk that I'm also doing at the same time as that one. One's for Dale, one's for the shop. I've got a couple of ships that I've been working on. Just trying... the magnets I don't need because I got the... I forgot what it's called. I do have them just here. So, for all my Legion stuff tonight, we've got safe and sound boxes. And rather than the magnetic bit, I don't know if you can see it. Come on. Try it the other way around. So they have basically holes in, and that holds it. And with them all being the same size, I've not needed to magnetize these ones. But magnets in a tray are very good. If you want to see, this is my one of my boxes of shame of stuff that needs painting. I'll put that away quiet. But one of those I've got 2 of those boxes, and it can hold literally more than I'll ever need for a long time. So, and then it all goes into one very big box, and I can carry it. So, as I've said, painting some of the little X-Wing ships. Yeah, so some of the little X-Wing ships aren't so little. I've got 2 ships that I've been playing around with for the metallic colours. So they're going to be work in progresses. I have, which I was just about to start getting out, a commission for someone that includes a SF, a Defender, a Bomber in the right direction, a Tyrant's Prototype, and a Decimator. So these are all on the workbench. Take them out the way for now. So basically in the next week or a couple of days, this is all the commission work that I've got on. A couple of bits and pieces for repeat customs. I do need that box lid. Use that as a project box. So Decimator, it still has all of its guns, and those there are all for one customer over there. I'll get on with them in a minute. The blue and the black, the blue and the red. Bosk, Stormies. So a couple of things that I've been working on just to put up into the shop, and sometimes for myself. Obviously not Tauntauns for myself, because I wouldn't be that disgusting and use Tauntauns in the game. And then we saw this, and this has been we've kept this under wraps a little bit. We saw this on someone else's Facebook post. I'm sure it was a Facebook post a couple of weeks back, and it's the start of the Legion Dewback, or as we're calling it, the Fireback. There you go. Not only did we do that one, we did 2 of them. So there's a pair to get finished off this week and painted up and get sold. And so what I'm going to do while I've got people on, I'm going to butcher some X-Wing ships. Pair of cutters. So we'll start with the tie advanced. See how much of a mess I make of it as I try to take the peg out. There you go. 1 peg. I'll get on the other side. Is that an SF? That's an SF. ISF. Nope, that's going to be another cut-off one. And the bomber. The bomber should just pop off. Come on, bomber, just pop off. Oh, that's all the pegs gone. Oh, decimator. Look at that. And it came out whole. It's not too bad. So the magnets I've got for the decimators, we've started to do it a bit different. So on my decimator, that's my magnets. So 1, 2, 3, 4 normal size. Oh, come on. Four of the normal size. One's got 2 pence stuck to it. One of that size, and then on top of that, we put one of that. So why is it not centering? So that's how it'll go onto that. So those need flattening off, and to there, which should hold everything nicely. So I'll do the rest, just make sure I've got somewhere for them to go into. So that one's perfect, that one, at the bottom of the, and that gives perfect. Perfectly flat again. And I know this one loses its gun doing it, which is a shame. And slightly on an angle back over. So that'll go on the bottom of that. Cool. So, with all them done, I need to do a noisy part. Where's my... Put the magnets on. There you go. Magnets on there, magnets on there, and needs to be. I'll just get my noisy machine. So this will get noisy for a second. It's just a Dremel. Need to rough up the magnets so they actually stick on. So I hope everyone didn't go too deaf. So the glue that I use is Gorilla Super Glue Gel. It's a little bit more expensive than normal super glue, but for what it does, it's worth it. It just means at this point when I'm putting this on, I'm not chasing the that's still, yeah. I'm not chasing the magnet round, so I can get it where I need it to be. Sorry, I'm not chasing the super glue round. The super glue stays roughly where it needs to be. There we go. That's one done. Just don't put them too close to each other where the magnets are going to jump onto one another to try and join back together. Ooh. There we go. Defender. The SF. Right. That's going to be fairly rough on there. So what I've got with this is, because it's going to have a bigger magnet attached to the top, covering all of it, I've done it so the glue actually does a lip around the outside. If you just move it around a bit while it's setting, and then the last 2 times I've done this, it's jumped back off and snapped into my finger. So there we go. Line that up, push it down, and for some reason the 2 magnets like that give a very good connection to the stands that we make for them. And super glue away. So the next stage for all of these, I'm not sure what that one. I'll have to check what you want to do with that one. But they'll all be sprayed black, grey and white, and then the camo patterns get put on them. Which, do I have camo pattern printed? Yeah, I might just do them tomorrow and show people the camo and stuff like that at the same time. So, right, I think couple of I'm going to keep this stream going till probably. Where's my brush gone? There we go. About 5:45. 6 o'clock. Depends. And flat brown. Flat brown. So you see, I use all kinds of paints. I've got model colour, I've got air, I've got GW, I've got army painter, whatever. A lot of it's been whatever my customers have wanted in the past. They've been a bit specific. Some of them have been specific about certain colours, so we've picked them up, and then I've just filled the gaps in the range. So I've got most of the ranges ready to go. And I get a pot. So pot for my airbrush thinner. Thanks to David from T Squadron, who provides me hundreds of milk bottle caps. And that up there. I should really get my wet palette out, considering that's probably the amount of paint that I've wasted, and that's the brown that I'm using now. The wet palette would probably save me a fortune. So again, pound shop finest magnifying glasses for close work. Oh god. The red was all airbrushed. It's not being done by a normal brush, so to try and get the fading and the blends with a normal brush compared to the time that it takes with an airbrush is just, you can spend a lot more time on the details. The amount of time that the airbrush saves you is quite a bit. Try and get the edge, just the edge. I'm not sure that's quite the brown I want. It'll do for a base. Does that need to be a bit brighter now we're getting dark? There you go. So the flat brown and the flat red and the flat yellow that come from the model colour range work very much like GW's base colours. High pigment, a lot of coverage. So good to go down first. Brown leather strap. Do all these as well, and then highlight them in cream. Yeah, I'll use that as a base. I think it just needs to be a bit brighter on there. It blends in with the red. There we go. Yep, a bit more. on the other side. We're done. So, just a couple of bits of the leather done. Oh. What time is it? 5:30. Let's have a look. Users in the chat. Can see who's here. Oops, I collapsed the chat. Didn't want to do that. Welcome to the chat room. See if the glue's gone off on these. Yeah, that's pretty secure. And so pretty strong. Quite happy with that. The other ones are very similar. We have, obviously, that's the new Thai Whisperer thing. One of my painting magnetic bases. So there you go. The bomber pretty much sits at any angle you want. Defender's a little bit limited in, but it can fly up, it can fly down. Side to side, it's not so noticeable. SF. Cool. And advanced. Well, that's more sticky than I thought. I thought we'd glued there. Nope. So they're all pretty cool. And I think I'm going to call it there, and then we're going to have a painting session Wednesday night, I think 7 o'clock. I'll get some adverts put up, get some things put up. I'll work out all of the Spondooly things, and we'll probably have a bit of a giveaway. I've got some promos and stuff, and I'll find something to paint. So, everyone that's popped along today, we've been on for an hour, so I'm quite happy with that. And I've got quite a lot sorted out for the stream. The bots are working, the heists are working, dueling's working for people who want to play around with that. I just need to work out things like the raffle. So store Paul's betting settings. No, not betting. Giveaways. Giveaway settings. Start giveaway. Raffle. Giveaways. Found them. Yay. Settings. Repeat giveaway. Close giveaway. Winner of the giveaway. Cancel giveaway. Enter giveaway. So there are just all of the command functions for it. Oh, add a giveaway. Cool. Current giveaway. Nothing? Nope. Add a giveaway. Custom. No timer. Permission. Everyone. Add. Right. Tickly cough. Zoe, give the raffle a go. Oh, only have one ticket. Cool. So that's working. I might win a raffle. Unless someone else enters it. Zoe. Where's children? Do, do, do. Da, 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 da. Itchy. Yay, Ulfric got a ticket. I've only got it set up for one at the moment, mate. You get my everlasting love anyway. I don't think it. I don't think it's count. I don't think the raffle needs. I don't think you need credits. That's what I'm trying to set up, Zoe. Check your points now, and then we'll see if it did cost you any credits. You want to put a number. Ah. You meant to put a number. There you go. Yeah, it didn't. I need to work out how to do. So, I'll close the raffle about now. You can no longer enter the raffle. So I'll pick a winner. Yay! I won my own raffle. That's not a fix. Oh, well, someone's got to love me. It can't be a fix. It's all done randomly. Oh, oops. So let's go complete. It's finished. Edit. Everyone. Advanced ticket costs. So there is tickets, max tickets, subscriber. Yeah, but I'm also the judge. So 5 Imperial credits each. Must be a follower to win. General. So cool, that worked. We know it works. So when I do have some nice shiny prizes on the giveaway table, we can all have a bit of fun. So I can delete the one that... Yeah. Ah. Net. So, thank you everyone for helping me out with bits and pieces. Don't think there's anything else I need just yet. We've got right hand side's got the is there anyone that can follow or anything like that to see if the follow thing works, or is everyone already following and stuff like that? I don't think D-Dar's following. D-Dar needs to follow. Analytics. Subscriber history. Definitely no subscribers. Donation history. Donations. Cheers. Top donators. Alert box. Widgets. Cloudbot. Come on, what's alert box? Nope. Widgets, channels, donation goal, event list. Oh. I should have a followers list. Stream manager. Huh. I think cheering you actually need to put money into it, Burbs. I've never even done it on Rasters. I've normally just donated or tipped or whatever they're called. Cool. Right, so we're going to start doing this more often, probably a bit during the day, and then Wednesdays is a big one. If anyone wants to say anything, if anyone wants any help with painting anything, just shout. So we will, I think, close that. It's okay, mate. It's just we'll get everything set up and then hopefully we can start getting the rest of it working. I think most of it's there. I'm just reading the affiliate stuff that I need to There's loads. 7 days in 30. Get 25 people chatting at the same time. Who watches the watchers? Reach an average 10 views. So yeah, I think it could be quite interesting. And also, I didn't spread it across all of the YouTube channels and stuff like that. Sorry, the Facebook channels and stuff like that. Is that muck or is that just shadow? Shadow. Right, so if there's anything people want to see, or if there's anything people want to do in the chat, just give us a shout. I use Broken Toad. We sent Raster a set last month, and they're not easy to get hold of. I will probably knock everything off. Oop. That's the brush set that we get, Ulfric. It's a set of 4, and I believe the last time I bought a set, these are Mark IIs. They're doing Mark IIIs now. So the Kalonsi Sable, they hold the point even with me hammering them. I use these 2 daily. So I've got a 1, 2 and a 3 that I use. And technically a 4. So they're the ones that I've been using. Where's my 1 gone? Did I take my 1 to beanies? Oh no, there it is. So the main one I use, lo and behold it was put away, is number 1, Broken Toad. I use the number 2 Broken Toad. I don't know if you can see it won't autofocus, but there you go. The point on that is as good as the point on number 1, and I use that for doing washes and like really pin wash stuff. As you can see, the number 3 is still in its wrapper. 000. I very rarely use that small because my eyesight doesn't go that small. So my 0 and my 1 are my 2 workhorses. I have a number 2. Again, that's more for getting big lots of paint down. But that's set. The other thing is, these are the lad that gets these done is a local lad, and he absolutely hand picks the sable that's used in them. It's the best he can find. These are used by some of the top painters in the world. No idea why I've got them, but anything to help my painting. Yeah, he's from Middlesbrough. He's, don't let me say this, he's a cracking lad, and I think they're the 3s. That's the 3s. If I have a couple of sets, whenever he gets them in stock, I end up buying 2 sets off him. So I've got a little stockpile for a couple of months worth. He's doing some things in the pipeline from him that look absolutely fantastic. I don't think I can talk about them at the moment, but when they come out, I'll definitely be grabbing some of them off him to paint. He already knows it. Not sure I'll be able to afford them, but they were fantastic. So I'll call it at that. I'll give me an hour to get sorted. At 7, I think. I think 7. He's double checking. Yep. Ah. So Mr. Passam commented. Yo, yeah. So that didn't come through from Facebook. Let's have a look. Andrew. Sorry guys, I don't know if this all disappears when I close it down, so I just want to have a quick look to see. I got a message on Facebook. 6 comments. Oh, 2 with Joe from Protec, Raffle, Hamster, Zoe Dalton. Multi-stream. Andrew Snowden. That didn't come through. I wonder if he's watching it back. Yeah. And chat pause due to scroll. So, thank you everyone for watching. We'll get some more of these just impromptu daft chats, so I don't get lonely and I can speak to you a lot. If anyone can follow, that'd be really good at the moment. Subscribing would be amazing. We're going to have a play around with that, see how and what it works. But again, thank you everyone for watching, and I shall catch you for the next one. See if the intro works.